Okay, want to see if this is all working first before I get talking, and then okay, it looks like we're good on YouTube. Checking over on Facebook here. Want to make sure this is good on Facebook. Just gonna wait for a few more people to hop on here, and then we'll get talking. Okay. Anyways, hey folks, Benjamin Yurkovich here with Washington Weather Chasers. Just going to take a quick look at what's happening outside. Right now we're looking at the satellite imagery. You got this system diving down, spiraling around. Can I tell you what? If this was happening in December, this would be awesome. Basically have ourselves a BC slider. The kind of system that if we had in December or January or February spiraling just off the Washington coast would be delivering likely lowland snow to the lowlands. Looking at this system, look at this trough just carved out right over Washington State. Really nice looking. You can see it even better if we look at the height anomalies. Got this ridge over the Gulf of Alaska extending up into Alaska. And then this trough with the jet stream being forced way up north, back down, right over Washington State. Look at that. If this was December or January, it would be great. And but it's not December, it's not January, but as it stands, we did and are getting some mountain snow today. If we look over at the radar, you can see that there is some precipitation around. In the precipitation depiction, you can see there is a little bit of snow down there. And I saw some snow floating around on the Stevens Pass live cams. Pretty awesome. But one thing that I'm paying attention to is right near me. I may need to cut this live stream short. Just to my south, there's an interesting looking cell developing. And I don't see a lot of indication of rotation or anything on it yet, but it looks kind of robust. And there's already been some thunderstorms around the area today, but there is the chance of thunderstorms. I want to make sure the audio is good on this before I go any further. I made the mistake of not checking the audio the last time I went live, so let's check. See a lot of indication. All right, sounds like the audio is good. Go ahead and comment where you're watching from. Let me know where you're at. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and yeah, comment where you're at, what you're excited about for this winter. And yeah, something I'm trying to figure out is how to get live streaming on Facebook at the same time. So 1 second, let's see if I can get that going as well, and then I'll start talking just a little bit more here. I can troubleshoot this later. All right, so looking at more details, exit out of the radar here. As we head into the day, there's going to be some more showers around. So this is looking at, it's 1:30 right now. So the 18Z HRRR model is not really picking up on what's happening around where I am right now. It kind of shows it happening later in the day. But it does have some decent low-level instability on this model. If we were to back out to more of a regional view, we can access the above ground level cape, which is the cape and the instability that's in the lowest 3 kilometers of the atmosphere. And if you see right around west of Snohomish County and over Island County, Camino Island, Whidbey Island, and a lot of the Puget Sound, there's actually a decent amount of low-level instability. So who knows? Maybe there's a chance we'll see a little funnel cloud out there today, I wanted to show you guys what I took a picture of just before I started this live stream. If I could throw that up right here. That's what I'm looking out at here in my work office. Got a bit of a convergence zone that is currently occurring. Again, I'm going to show that. And so there's my blue dot. That's my location right there. I've got a convergence zone just off to my west and northwest and north. And then there's this new cell just to my south. I may need to end this live stream short and go see, if this starts looking more robust, I may need to go see what this little cell looks like, because it could be interesting. Yeah. Pull up the... Hey there, Brenda. Good to see you. Keith Evans, great to see you. And by the way, oh, you had a couple claps of thunder in Grandview. Awesome. And by the way, I would consider that storm chasing request that you mentioned. So we could maybe send me a message. We could talk about that more. Dylan, hi. Sun is out in Echo Lake. Nice cell north of Maltby. Yes, there is. I've got that looping on the radar right now. Let's see here. Hannah Graham just had a huge dump of hail, graupel, in South Snohomish. The road and deck are covered in white. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to get this YouTube up and going a little bit more. Super stoked about the fact that there are some people watching. And by the way, if you haven't seen it yet, I uploaded a new video talking about the Columbus Day storm. And if you haven't already seen that, I would highly encourage you to go ahead and check out that video. I had a lot of fun editing it together. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So here's my YouTube page, and it is this video right here, the Columbus Day storm. Kind of fun. I am thinking about editing together more videos just like that one. So yeah, there's some good low-level instability around today. There could be some more thunder, some more lightning, and it kind of floats around the area for the rest of the afternoon into the early evening. And looking out my window, there are some sharp, jagged clouds just to my west. I may have to hop out there and take a look at this stuff in a little bit. Taking a look at your comments here again before I go much further. Hey, California Weather Watch, Michael Snyder. What is going on? I'm gonna go ahead and add you as a moderator. Don't have a ton of people in here right now, so I probably shouldn't have that much moderation issue. Nice. And Pacific Northwest Weather Watch. Michael Snyder's in the house, guys. Many of you guys probably already know of him, but if you don't already subscribe to his channels, please make sure to subscribe to his channels. He does a fantastic job. Yeah, I just got off work, and so I'm just now taking a look at conditions for the first time today, really. Looking at the European model, it's pretty fun to see how this little surface low slides down the coast, goes all the way down towards California. And yeah, you can check out California Weather Watch to see what kind of conditions that'll have down there, and also Pacific Northwest Weather Watch to see what it'll have on the broader area. But zooming in to the local view here on the HRRR, I'm going to turn on the 18Z model run here. I wish this was December. So look at this. As we head into the afternoon, right about now-ish, we have a surface low. It's set up pretty much right over my location here, almost just to my west. And this low just slides down basically the Olympic Peninsula, and it's spiraling some moisture around it. But the winds are already blowing up there in the Fraser Valley. They got some modified Arctic air. It's not below freezing or anything like that, but still, it's blowing out of the Fraser Valley, coming out of the north, blowing towards the southwest. And that is also starting to come down the Salish Sea, the Strait of Juan Fuca. It's converging right around here. That's why we got that convergence zone activity over Snohomish County. But it looks like we also got some weak northerlies all the way down by, what city is that closest to? Green Lake, Wallingford area. And then we got southerlies down here in Seattle. Whoa, freak out time. So yeah, we got southerlies colliding with northerlies. But just imagine if this system was happening in December. Look at this, look what happens. It gets like strong, reasonably strong northerlies going into this evening, colliding with southerlies. We'd have like some crazy Arctic, modified Arctic front, or just be like a straight up Arctic front right over Seattle. This was December, January. And then it would get cold going into tomorrow, into the next day with even more Arctic air pouring out. And yeah, so I wish it was December or January, but it's not. It's kind of just dreaming a little bit. Let's take a look at the radar again. Yeah, it's starting to blow up a little bit more next to me. Make sure I actually turn this on. All right, I may need to look out the window here. Yeah, we got a cell strengthening just to my west. So that's interesting. Maybe I'll take you guys with me so I can look out a west-facing window real fast. Yeah, kind of got some low, jagged clouds out there. Might hop into the car here in just a moment. All right, gonna take a look at your comments again. Yeah, that'd be awesome if it spun something up. A little harmless funnel cloud. Dylan, yeah, I can see cells trying to form. East of 405 corridor, all the way to Highway 2 in the radar. Yep. Okay. Anyways, I'm not going to be going into too much detail today. Just kind of wanted to do a quick live stream. I was thinking about going up to the mountains, but I'm not going to have time this afternoon. I might play with some of these showers that are currently occurring out there. But didn't have time to do any weather updates the last couple days. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of highlight how much I wish this was happening in December, January, whatever. But there's probably going to be some chances as we head off into the winter. We shall see. Yeah. Anyways, folks, thanks for hopping on for just a little bit. I don't really think I have that much more to talk about. The cell straight to my west is strengthening just a little bit more. I think I may hop in the car and take a look at this. Yeah, take a look at this on radar. Strengthening just a bit. Probably would look interesting if I were to hop in a car and just look about 2.5 miles to my south. So I think I'm going to say adieu. Oh yeah, California Weather Watch highlights the fact that there is a wind advisory up there. Yeah, wind advisory up there in Whatcom County for the San Juan Islands. I think it's for gusts of 45 miles per hour when I read that earlier. Yep, gusts of winds 20 to 30 miles per hour with gusts of 45 miles per hour. Fraser Valley. First real Fraser Valley outflow of the year up there. We got winter weather advisories up for the Cascades. And it looks like they did not issue a winter storm warning for the Kettle Mountains, but they went with a winter weather advisory over there. Freeze watch up for Ellensburg. Yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and hop in the car now and take a look at these cells. Take a look at your comments one more time. Cool, guys. Hey, thanks for hopping on for just a moment. Just a quick little live stream. I am going to go ahead and talk to you guys later. Adios.